Hello and welcome back. This is part 2 to the Meeting God video. Once again, another story time. And as you can imagine, being a part 2 will be a continuation of the previous story where you had met God. That's the key details of it. If you haven't seen the original Storytime video, or arguing more importantly, the first part of the Meeting God series, I suggest you do that first, as it's kind of helpful. Now, because I've noticed a few times, I need to remind people these are just stories, so don't let them impact you too much. With all that being said, sit back, relax, and focus on the spiral. Very good. Just focus on the spiral and my words. Doing such an amazing job. Just keep focusing on that spiral and begin to slow your breathing. In. Hold for a moment. And out. In again. Hold for a moment. And out. Doing such an amazing job. And with each breath in, you can pull in more and more of my words. And with each breath out, you can let go of any stress and tension. Feeling your body start to relax, start to go loose and limp. The more you focus on the spiral, the more you focus on my words, the more that you breathe. Doing such an amazing job. Deep breath in, hold, and out. Doing such an amazing job for me. And as you take these nice deep breaths and as you start to relax, you can just accept my words. You can accept the story that's going to be told. Feeling your grip on reality start to slip as you continue to relax deeper and deeper. Doing such an amazing job for me. Deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed, ready to accept the story. Now I am going to count down from 10 to 1, and when I reach 1, that'll be when the story begins. And you can just accept it all in, letting it play out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Story time. It's been over a year since you first met your goddess, since you first encountered her radiance, and in that time you have made quite a deal of progress. You have converted others to her worship. You have not only built a shrine to her in your own place of living, but helped to form ones for more public worship. And you've even become a rather central member of your community, being one of the first individuals to have encountered her true radiance. And as this year has passed by, you have found your mind doubting every now and again, thinking perhaps it was only a dream, a coincidence. But every time you have shown away that doubt, pushed it away, and chose to believe wholly in her, and the power she must wield. After a long day, you do find yourself back in your home, and as per normal, prepare yourself dinner, heading to the kitchen and putting together your favorite meal, cooking it up. It's ready to be served for a truly devout individual. You sit down to eat, and do begin to do so, enjoying every bite, enjoying all of its flavors. And it truly is delicious. Something feels off. You feel almost like something, maybe someone, is calling out to you, reaching out for you. And almost like instinct, your mind returns to that day, the first time you saw your goddess. And in that moment, you threw your food to the side, running to your shrine desperately, and you begin to pray, calling out to her, letting her know that you're there, that you're still listening, that you'll accept her divine light. And in that moment, it's almost as if a hand reaches through you, an energy overwhelming you, greater than anything you can ever imagine, a deep warmth through your chest, as suddenly you feel weightless. And just as in the past you look down and see your body still locked in prayer, as you float up and into a higher plane, finding yourself once again standing in that beautiful garden. Its stone paths dividing the beautiful garden beds, all filled with most stunning of flowers. And you hear a voice call out to you, one as sweet as honey and as soft as velvet, with an all-encompassing power to it. Well, it's good to see that you have not let doubt get the better of you. You turn and see her, your goddess in all her radiant beauty, the absolute perfection of form, true beauty made carnate, stand before you, and you take a knee, down below where you belong, beneath her, being careful not to look her in the eye. You speak, telling her how grateful you are to see her again, how grateful you are to once again hear her all-powerful words, to feel her might rumble through your mind, shaking you to the core. You hear the light sound of her feet approach you, before feeling a hand atop your head. She gently rubs it. It feels comforting, rewarding, like somehow this is what you've earned. Oh, young one. It is beautiful to see that you still understand where you are. However, I have called you here in order to give you a reward. You feel as if you have permission, and you raise your head, looking up at her from your kneeled position. Somehow from all angles just as beautiful. She looks down at you with both a caring yet powerful expression, one making you feel safe, but understanding that you have no sway here. You see, sweetie, you have been truly the most devout. You understand that my existence is real, and in that, I am deciding to take you to a higher plane. I will grant you a gift. You will become part of me, and I will become part of you. You look almost confused, not exactly sure of what she means. And you ask so, questioning to what that entails. Well, you see, my light will move through you. You'll become a true embodiment of my will, an angel, basked in my light, above your fellow man, but never able to go against my will. Do you accept this reward? With excitement and glee you nod, so excited, so happy to be rewarded. And in that moment, you feel a gentle kiss on your forehead. As an energy flows through you, a warm, buzzing feeling, and you accept it. Joy and glee rushes over you, in this moment feeling more powerful and more weak than ever before. Light spreads from your back, gorgeous wings constructed of fracturing rays of light, of reds and orange and green and yellow. True beauty become part of you, and you feel her will move through you. The will to bring others to the truth of her existence and the joy that it can bring. You feel the might of her words, the strength it gives you, the domain above other mortals, because in truth you are not really a mortal anymore and you know it, but you don't really know what you are. You don't know who you are when you try to think about it. Who were you? All that escapes you as one single truth that exists within your mind. You are her angel, an extension of her will, and you must act upon it. Suddenly you look around, in a house you don't recognize, kneeling before a shrine of your goddess. You wonder to yourself who may have made it. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. You spread your angelic wings out and soar out the window, ready to convert others to the will of your goddess. Story time over. Well, take a second and come back to reality. I hope you enjoyed the part 2 of this one. I have no clue what I'll do for a part 3 in all honesty. But if you have any suggestions, I'll happily take them. With all that being said and done though, again, I hope you enjoyed. If you like what I do, please like, subscribe, and I do have a Patreon if you're feeling extra nice. But obviously, I appreciate you watching either way. Until next time, bye-bye.